Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the whole story. We are here on off-season episode 2. Technically, this is our somewhat Christmas episode, I guess you could call it, because when we normally do our show on Monday, Christmas next week, we will be off. As you can tell, I have some depressing music playing for some reason. Hey, what's up there, Father? Um, yeah, it's our Christmas episode, and as you guys can see, I am alone here. My guy Alex is recovering from surgery today, which I heard things are going pretty good. So we always like to hear that. I feel like I have a lot of pressure on me today because if Alex is watching, I don't want him to be disappointed in the show and he's not on it. So, but it's probably going to be a very short show in chat today. Just because there's not a lot to, it's not too much to talk about today. Off season's pretty quiet this week. Let's see, what do we got going on this week in the new Formula One world? I mean, we spent a lot of time last week talking about kind of the deal with Mercedes and all that drama, and that seemed to pretty much clear up. I don't want to say I'm picking on Ferrari, but I feel like Ferrari are the ones who are usually bringing us most of the news, which, during the season we're usually trashing them. Today I got to thank them because they're the only ones giving me the news to chat about, really. So, man, some things I heard about Ferrari this week. 2024 car is going to be 95% different than it was last year. I don't design Formula One cars, but that seems like a lot to me. Some changes that they have listed are thinner gearbox, larger diffuser, redesign of the suspensions, more completely new, like in lighter chassis. So basically, their whole car is getting redesigned, which, I mean, they didn't have a bad car last year. I mean, no one had a Red Bull last year, but I mean, they had a decent car. So a 95% new car, if it goes in the right direction, maybe it's bringing some competition to Red Bull. But what they did that that kind of gave us stuff to talk about is they're the first team to announce their launch of their new car, which I thought it was a little early, in my opinion. I feel like it's almost scary. Like, does Ferrari already launching their date of their car release prove that they have some good stuff going on and that they're going to be completely ready in time? They launched it February 13th. Honestly, if I remember right from last year, I want to say all cars get released probably within like a 1 week period. I think they double up some days. I just don't remember it being too long in years past. So Ferrari, new launch, new car, February 13th, one day before Valentine's Day. So all those Italianos can fall in love with their Ferrari red over there. I mean, last year they did it cool. I think they did it like at Monza, and they just kind of rolled it out of the garage, which I thought was different and pretty unique. So yeah, Ferrari giving us little stuff to talk about. Yeah, new engineers. Like I said, I'm just impressed. I think they're ready to roll this year. Maybe this will be, we might say this every year, but maybe this is the year that we're not talking absolutely just bad about them the whole year, and maybe we're hyping them up and giving them some clout. So yeah, Ferrari's giving us our biggest news of the week. The other news that came out within the last week, and we knew this, that Alfa Romeo was leaving as the title sponsor for Sauber. If you do your history, Sauber has been basically the team name. They've been around all this time, just as the name has changed. Sauber is the manufacturer. It's their team. And they took on a new team name this year, which is I've already been seeing reviews that it's the worst team name ever. They will go from Alfa Romeo, which is kind of classy, it's nice, so they will go to Stake F1 Team Kick Sauber. So Sauber obviously being their team. Stake, Stake, It's an online gambling company. If you are any sort of degenerate and it's in your algorithm, I'm sure you've seen. They got like this game where balls drop from the top, and in the middle is like a negative multiplier, and on the outsides, if it get lucky, it's a big multiplier. I think you gamble on anything. I think they're trying to be, competitors with FanDuel and stuff, but they're not allowed in all countries, I believe. So the title sponsor for the team is not allowed in all countries, which is pretty interesting when F1 is such a global thing all across the world. The Kick part, Kick is basically it's a rival streaming platform to Twitch. And then you threw F1 team in there. I can only relate this to like football, as like the Washington football team before they were the Washington Commanders. It's interesting when you put the title of like your sport into the title of your team. I'm trying to think like basketball. I'm trying to think of like a rename that would be like. All right, I'm from Connecticut, so let's say they brought a team to Hartford, and they brought like the Hartford. What are we known for here? Hartford High Taxes basketball team. Like that'd be weird when you start throwing the sport into the name. So yeah, Stake F1 team Kick Sauber. Kick's my new favorite team. Oh my gosh, Ryan, have you actually watched anything on Kick? Because I honestly just typed it in 2 seconds before I hopped on here, and it looks like the same as Twitch. Yeah, I think Aiden Ross is the man behind Kick. If I'm cool and young enough to know what's going on there, I think Drake's on Kick. So they're probably giving him lots of money. Yeah, of course Kick would be Ryan. Yo, Ryan's always hopping on the newest things. I love it. Kick's my new favorite team. He didn't even spell it right too. I love it. Or maybe I'm saying it wrong. Who knows? I don't know that much about it. Yeah, but Kick also spent big money to get the car named. So the car will be called the Kick Sauber C44. So every year, you would kick when you would talk to. What is this nonsense? How long have you had Kick? You could not have kicked for a while. I don't believe this. I know Ryan pretty well. I would say that Ryan's a pretty good friend of mine. I really don't believe that he's been rocking with Kick this whole time. But yeah, so Kick is also named the car. So the Kick Sauber C44 will be their car next year. Like I know that Ryan doesn't know this, so I'll just say this. Like every year, like Red Bull's car last year was called the RB19. Mercedes car was the W14. Next year's car will probably be the W15 is how they do that. So yeah, not only does Kick in the title sponsor, they're in the name, but they're going with the Kick Sauber C44 as the car. I already saw some stuff that was like, announcers will probably not be saying Stake F1 teams Kick Sauber. They'll probably just be calling them Team Sauber or just Sauber, which is probably good because that's a mouthful for Martin Brundle and Crofty up in the booth. So, yep. Alpine deal, however you want to pronounce that. That deal finally closed. If you remember a while back, they got a whole bunch of U.S. investors involved for the team, and that deal finally closed up today. That's just how the business world works. Start that deal forever. Go get all the hype, boost company, boost stock, boost all that stuff. But the deal is finally done today. And they're basically they brought in a whole bunch of U.S. people from lacrosse, from different sports, because they're hoping it's going to generate more money for their team, more notoriety. Hopefully, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney being a part of that, they do the same thing they did with their soccer team. But I don't know. F1's the big league, so we'll see how they do. And man, just to get our countdown, just see where we're at here. Preseason testing, February 21st. We're 65 days away. And then we're 75 days away from the first race in Bahrain on March 2nd. So, 30 days in a month, 31 days in a month. We're 65 days away from testing. Quick math, we're only we're 2 months and a few days away from seeing these 2024 cars on track. So that's got me pretty excited there. Like I mentioned to Alex last week, we got a list of new stuff coming for next year and what we're gonna do, and stuff will start getting purchased soon, and we'll keep everyone up to date on that. This basement that we're in, I've never really shown anyone, but like here you guys can see, like we're working with like unfinished floors, which that's not a big deal. Like I'm blessed to have a room that I can do this in, but like unfinished floors. I'm actually looking at a leak in my floor right now that I actually didn't see until this very moment, which is like making me very nervous. Oh my gosh. All right, cool. So, I mean, if you're not from the Northeast, you don't know that we just been getting killed with rain. So I got water in my basement where I was hopefully going to put a carpet for our room. That's cool. So yeah, hopefully when we fix up the rest of the room, we'll take care of that. I had some gutter covers fly off too. Jeez Louise, the storm came and ripped us apart. But yeah, like I said, not much news. I've been seeing some stuff. Williams, they're excited. James Vowles is leading the company. He almost called out Mercedes a little bit. He said that people at Williams are ready to sleep there basically 24/7 to pick up the team and get them to a better spot, make them a little bit better than they are. And he said they would never do that at his old place, which is Mercedes. I don't know. I thought that was kind of stupid to say because they don't need to do it. They've been at the top for all these years. So, Williams was there once, and now Williams is at the bottom. So, yeah, you got to grind your 24/7, 365 to catch up to the competition. But he's saying all the right things to his team. I'm sure that hypes up the Williams. I'm not really sure you want to be stepping on, Mercedes toes as they're giving you engines and stuff. But, yeah, Mercedes, though, new engines, too, we talked about. Because of their zero pod design, they always had to have a smaller engine with some limitations, which they will be now expanding on that. So they should be better. I think Aston Martin will be getting those updates, so they'll have better engines. So that's all good stuff there. Yeah. I got the music going in the background today. We're chilling. Yeah, there's not much. To be honest, I didn't know how long it's going to go live today. We might end here probably pretty soon. I just wanted to make sure I was holding myself to some sort of consistency to this stream game. Maybe get one clip, one piece of content out of it. Will be better than nothing. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. There's not much people in the chat. Like usual, I appreciate it. We got a new sub. My buddy, David Grava, subscribed to the channel, which I really appreciate. If you don't know, he would be, you guys can't see, yeah. He's that car, should be next to me in that sprint car number 2 on dirt. He is at the top of his sport. World of Outlaws is you don't go any higher on dirt racing, and this is the NASCAR of dirt racing. So he's the man. He hit me with a subscriber on YouTube. That meant a lot. He's in some water right now because they're trying to start a new series, and man, it don't matter. The dude is he's the best sprint car racer in the world right now, in my opinion. And wherever he's at is basically where the competition's at, not where anyone else is. So I don't really care. That's my opinion. Those are my thoughts. But yeah, new subscriber there. So that's cool. New subscribers coming in. New stuff coming in. Ryan's got dodgeball jerseys for us coming in. Not that they're related to the show at all, but can't wait for that. So, all right, like I said, we're going to be off next Monday for Christmas. Alex is getting better, which is good. The following is New Year's Day. I don't know. Maybe we'll hop on. Maybe we'll delay it a day. I don't want to go 2 weeks without streaming, without even touching base with you guys for just a few minutes. So, let's plan that. You'll see some content from the whole story, the first week of January, which is crazy because we'll be first week of January, and February 21st is preseason testing, so we'll be within that 2 month time frame by then. All it takes is a couple weeks here and there, 14 days. Start coming off of this countdown. Next thing you know, we're at 30. We'll be 30 days. We'll be a month away, and then we'll be there. So, Monday Night Football pick. I don't even know what's the game tonight. Let me look, Ryan. You don't have to type it. I'll look it up for you. Monday Night Football pick. My Steelers got absolutely shattered. This season is just going straight down the toilet. Yes. You want to talk about nonsense real quick? All right. Monday Night Football pick is the Eagles, Ryan. Don't you worry. I got you. I don't know what the spread is. To be honest, I'll probably what's their spread? 4.5. I'm gonna take. I don't know. I want to take Seattle just because it's at home. It's a prime time game. I want to take Seattle getting 4.5, but I want Philly on the money line. I don't know. There's some nonsense going on with your boy Jalen Hurts. They got him doing stupid drills. Apparently, team meetings telling him not to fumble the ball so much. So maybe he comes out and lights it up. I don't know. I'll take the over though. I'll take the over tonight. I'll take Seattle 4.5. And money line Philly. Congrats to Alex on his second win. Also, congrats to that bum on the Steelers who got suspended the rest of the season. Bro, what is he supposed? I don't understand. I mean, what if that dude catches that ball? I don't know. Listen, when you're growing up a Steelers fan, you've seen a lot of stuff. Ryan Clark's got a lot of highlights in the bag of him taking people's heads off. Troy Polamalu, some of those guys. So, Hurts has the flu. Is he playing though? I got no way he's not playing, right? I'm looking at I'm looking at injury reports now. What am I doing? All right, so I gotta tell you guys a story though. Ryan's hearing this for the first time on the stream because he triggered me this week when he said I should switch to the Phillies team as my team, switch to the other side of Pennsylvania, and I sent him back to 6 Lombardis that we have that they don't have. And he says, you sound like a Yankees fan. Let me tell you a story, okay? So I'm in New England, Steelers versus Patriots, opening game of the season, all right? The last time, too, like whatever. He's like, blah, 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 so, and way back were you even born? Dude, and I just said to him, this doesn't last forever, okay? Like, the Steelers are a perfect example of a dynasty. And that chills, okay? Patriots, dynasty. Now, look at them right now. Their run is over. I don't care what anyone says. Their run's over. Every team has a run. The Chiefs, they're going to have a run. Then that run's going to come to an end, okay? So you never want to talk smack because your team's run is always going to come to an end. I have the perfect example as a Steelers fan, all right? Yes, we were the Steel Curtain. We were the nastiest back in the day. Now we chilled out. Yankees, dynasty for a while. They've obviously not become the Yanks of the past. Mercedes, dynasty, they're dropping right now. You don't know. Can't switch teams. And listen, your team's always going to catch a cooler, all right? So, yes, until you catch 6 Lombardis, they are not as good of an organization as the Steelers. But enjoy your ride. When you're at the top of the roller coaster, wait until it drops, all right? Plus, I know Ryan will like that take. That feels like very Alex take right there. I know Ryan's gonna light me up next time he talks to me. Gino's questionable. I know Drew Lock probably starting then, right? Oh man, Jamal Adams questionable too. Witherspoon questionable. That's tough. I do like Gino a lot more than I like Drew Lock being in there, but you just kind of got to throw the ball up to the number. What's that? 14 is DK, and let him do the rest of the work. So. Yeah, that's that. Football. It is kind of football season. It goes by so quick when you get that. When you get the Formula One in the morning, you got football and NASCAR and for like the rest of the Sunday. There's no better time of the year. Now we look to football to hold us over, basketball for a little bit, and then February, we're right back to Formula One, which we love. So, to wrap this up, shouts out Ferrari. February 13th is their launch date. Ahead of time, ready to go. First team announced, 95% new parts, new engineers, new everything over there. So, man, is this Ferrari's year? 2024? Probably not. But anyways, all right, I'm getting out of here. 25 minutes, like I said, short stream. Ryan McComb, always love you as always for supporting me and the show. My old man's actually coming over tonight. Watch the kid. Me and the wife got a little date night with some friends. So all good here on the holiday season. I wish you guys watching nothing but the best Christmas. Enjoy your family time. Hug, kiss your loved ones. And I'll talk to you guys not next week because we're off. But I'll talk to you guys the following week. All right.